Hi everyone, it's Marla. I'm really excited to share this multi-pocket page with you all. This is made with one 12 by 12 piece of paper, and on this particular one I used a craft cardstock, and then I just layered on some K&company Life's Journey paper. Now this is a 4.5 by 5, and it has lots of pockets and lots of room for photos. So there's one pocket right here that a tag can pull out of. On the top here you have another tag on that side, and then you flip it over and you have a library pocket here with a tag, and also a nice big photo can fit here. And then on this page you flip it open to reveal 2 photo mats, and these are perfect size for your 2.5 by 3.5 wallet size photos. So you can use this little page as an insert, as just an additional page to your mini albums, your chipboard albums, or as I did on this little album, I made it the pages for my mini album. So I did a chipboard cover, and then I used double-sided K&company Amy Butler paper here, and so every page is the pocket. And you open it up here. Here's your library pocket with your tag again, and then your photo mats on the inside. And so I did this with every page in this little album, and I haven't finished embellishing it yet, but it makes just a really cute little album, and again my chipboard cover, and I just bound it with my Bind It All. So what I'm going to do today is show you exactly how to make this little pocket for your albums, and so let's get started on the tutorial. Okay everyone, so we're going to start by using a 12 by 12 sheet of cardstock, and I just chose a craft cardstock. This is exactly what I used for this page right here. So let's start with our score line. We're going to start by scoring it at 3 3/4. Three 3/4, and then we're going to score at 7.5. Okay, and now I'm going to turn my page this way and score at 6 inches. So we have our 6-inch score line, 3 3/4, and 7.5. Okay, so I'm just going to reinforce my 6-inch score line while I'm right here. And now I'm going to open that back up and start folding. Okay. Let's see, I should go this way. So I'm doing this upside down, so I hope this is making sense to you all. Okay, so our first score line at 3 3/4, we're going to fold over this way. Fold at the score, reinforce it, and now for the second score line, we're going to fold backwards. So you're going to fold it back on itself this way. And so what we have here is kind of like a Z-fold going on. And now this part is going to be our binding, and so now we're going to fold it back on itself so that the long pieces line up together, if that makes sense. So we're going to fold it back there. I'm going to reinforce this middle fold line at the 6 inches that we did. Okay, so now at this point our pocket is 6 inches tall, and you can definitely leave it this size if you would like. But I find with the score lines, if your score lines aren't perfectly straight, or with the thickness of the cardstock, you sometimes don't get a totally flush edge up here. So this is when I choose to cut my page down to 5 inches. So let's go ahead and do that now. Okay. So we probably will have to do several cuts because there are quite a few sheets of paper here, but let's just start by cutting this down. Now I'm going to flip it over and cut it down on this side. So now you'll see we have a nice clean edge on top, and that's the start of our pocket. So now before we glue anything down together, we want to open it back up, open this fold so you have these two folded together, and we're going to cut along this score line all the way till we hit that 6-inch score line. Okay? And I'm just going to cut both of these pages together at the same time. I think it's easier that way. So we're just going to cut right along the score line here at 6 inches. I'm sorry, we're cutting along the 6-inch score line until we get to that 7.5-inch score line. So then as you fold it back up again and then fold it back over, this is the start of our page. And that's how we get the flip in our page like I showed you. Okay, so now we need to glue down this piece right here, and I'm just going to use my ATG tape for this. And your double-sided sticky tape, your typically tacky tape would work excellent for this as well, or a liquid glue as well, whatever you prefer. And so now I am going to fold that over on itself there. Okay. So now that is folded shut. So we have our first page here, and now as you recall, this is the first page. So I don't want this to open on this side as it is here, and this is actually going to be our back pocket that this tag pulls out of. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to glue it along the bottom and along the side, and then fold it back over to make our pocket on top. So for this, I'm going to use the Scotch Quick Dry Adhesive. We're going to glue along the bottom and along this right side. And then just fold it over onto itself. Okay, and just secure that down and clean up any glue that's coming out. Okay, and so that now has made our top pocket. Let me show you here. That has made this pocket, and it is this pocket right here on this page. Okay, so now this is the one that I choose to fold over like this, but you can do whatever you want with this first page, whatever your preference is. You can fold it over like this. You can fold it back on itself like this to make a pocket. You can fold it back this way, whatever you choose to do. I just kind of think it's cute to fold it like that. And now remember, this is going to be a pocket too, so right now nothing's glued down. So I want to glue it along the bottom and along this side to glue down this page for this pocket. Okay. Now I'm going to fold it back over. Secure my glue down. Okay, and it's as easy as that. Now I'm going to glue down this piece here as well. Now if I were adding pattern paper, I would probably add my paper first and then glue it down. But for the sake of the tutorial, I'm not going to do that step for you. I'll just show you here. We have our pocket here and our pocket on top right there. Pretty cool. Okay, and then our binding is along here. So now as you flip it over, so this side, this is going to be your library pocket right here, and then this is where it flips to show your photo mats. So I'll show you on this one. So again, our library pocket here, and then it flips open for our photo mats. And so let's start by making our library pocket. I'm going to go ahead and cut, punch out my little hole right here, and I'm just eyeballing it to make it look like a library pocket. And now we're going to glue this to make our pocket here. So we're going to glue along this side and along the bottom. Okay. And then just attach that down and wait for it to dry just a little. Okay. And so there's our library pocket on that page. So here's our pocket, and then now it just opens up and you can place your photo mats on the inside here, and that's it. But there's our little pocket page. Again, I'll show you the pocket here. You have the pocket on top. You flip it, you have your library pocket right here, and then the page opens up for photo mats or journaling on the inside. And then what I did with these is I bound it, or I punched it with my bind it all, and then I'll show you this again. I punched it with my bind it all, and the whole book are these little pages. And so it works really well with double-sided paper. This just happens to be a very busy paper line, but so it's kind of a lot, but it works really nicely with a double-sided paper, because as you fold it down and you know, on the inside of your pockets, it looks really clean and nice. So that's the tutorial. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Please leave your comments below, and I'd love to hear your thoughts on it, and I hope to see you guys soon. Bye.